Breaking news overnight. Russia has attacked Ukraine and its people, upending security and stability in Europe after nearly 80 years without a major war on the continent. President Biden is now vowing severe sanctions in response, and later we will hear more about what the U.S. should do from Democratic Senator Mark Warner and Republican Congressman Michael McCaul first on CBS Mornings. But we are going to begin with the latest from inside Ukraine. In the hours before dawn, massive explosions rocked multiple cities in the country, including the capital city of Kyiv. Ukrainian border guards took this video of Russian armored vehicles crossing the border from Crimea, the territory that Russia took back in 2014, also by force. Information on casualties is still foggy, hard to come by at this hour. But one Ukrainian official says more than 40 Ukrainian soldiers are dead at this hour and many more wounded.
Air and missile attacks have been reported across much of the country, not just in the capital, but also in and around large cities like Kharkiv in the east and Odessa in the south. We are covering this historic crisis from multiple angles, and we'll start with Charlie D'Agata in Kyiv, the seat of power for the Ukrainian government. Charlie, what are you hearing?
Well, just moments before we came on air, we heard another series of loud explosions here in the capital, and two fighter jets roared overhead just behind us. The interior minister says Ukrainian troops have been engaged in combat on the outskirts of the capital, claiming that forces shot down 3 Russian helicopters. You know, you look at that video now, that were trying to attack a military airport. By land, sea, and air, Russia launched the invasion of Ukraine by bombing major cities and targeting airports. It was the biggest attack by one state on another in Europe since World War II. President Putin spoke moments before the assault began, saying the country had launched a special military operation and its goal to demilitarize Ukraine. Convoys of Russian tanks were seen rolling across the borders in the north, south, and east. And rockets landed here in the capital, Kyiv. The Ukrainian president addressed the nation, calling on all citizens to defend the country. Russia has attacked our state in a cunning way, he said, in the way Nazi Germany did in the Second World War. From today, our countries are on opposing sides of world history. There are long lines of cars, people waiting to get fuel here in the capital. And just after those explosions happened pre-dawn, it triggered a traffic jam of people trying to flee the city. Russia said it was hitting military targets, but videos showed destroyed apartment blocks and dead bodies. Shocked Ukrainians couldn't believe what was happening. I'm alone at work, she says. Where will I run? Where do I go? Please tell me. Warning sirens have blared across cities, people fleeing to bomb shelters and leaving the capital in their thousands. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky was still thought to be here in the capital this morning when he made an emotional rallying speech saying the people of Ukraine want peace. But if you take away our freedom, if you take away our lives, the lives of our children, we will defend ourselves. Nate.
Charlie D'Agata in Kyiv, thank you.